Thanks for joining, guys. Kind of new on this app, this platform. Clapper. I'm on YouTube as well. Right now, I'm just setting up some products on my TikTok shop so we can talk about some stuff. I have a TikTok shop, a eBay store, and an Etsy store. So make sure you guys check it all out. How we doing, guys? How's everybody doing? Be right back. Oh, give me that eBay thing. Sorry about that, guys. Let's step out for a moment. We're back. We got lots of cool items, lots of cool stuff. So I am just adding some items to the TikTok shop for the live stream. We have a TikTok shop. Shop's name is Drew's Woodworking Store. We're also on Etsy, which is Drew's Woodworking Store, Etsy.com. Lots of cool items. A little bit. There we go. So you guys like Pokemon and all that? I make a ton of different Pokemon stuff. Appreciate you guys joining. Thank you so much. See, one person's joined on YouTube. All right, everything's turned on all the way. All right, let's put that over here on the floor. How's everyone doing? I see a few people joined on YouTube. We're just going to go over some of the projects I make. I don't know how to say your name, but thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate everyone. So I make a lot of different Pokemon, a lot of different woodworks and stuff. We have, for Mother's Day, we have these cardinals. Those are super popular, super cool. But yeah, we do different woodwork pieces, different animals. What's up, Wacky Jack? How you doing? So yeah, we got some cool printed vinyl fridge magnets. We got some woodwork. This Eevee's made out of wood, different species, except woodworking called Intarsia. We also offer them as cheap printed vinyl fridge magnets. So you guys check those out. I'll put it up on the screen real quick. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. We ship all over the US. We're also on eBay and TikTok shop. So make sure you guys screenshot that and save it. Yes, I'm on eBay. I mean Etsy. Sorry, not eBay. I'm on eBay and Etsy. Yes, I'm on Etsy. Drew's Woodworking Store, Etsy.com. The link should be in my YouTube. I believe it's in my YouTube. I can't really look at it right now. But here, if you want to follow me on Etsy, there is the link to the Etsy store. So right there is the Etsy store. I'll hold it up for both cameras so you guys can see it. There's the Etsy store. So that's the name. You type it in. You type in wooden EV, wooden Bulbasaur and stuff. Perfect. Thank you, guys. I do make custom Pokemon. So like this Eevee was a custom piece. Shoot me a message, guys. I'm on Etsy. You can purchase all this stuff through Etsy, or some of the stuff can be bought through a TikTok shop. If you're trying to buy anything through TikTok shop, please message me on TikTok. I ship all over the US. I only have 30 items listed on the TikTok shop. We're slowly integrating all the items from Etsy onto TikTok shop. It's tough to do. especially when my smartphone is one of the items I'm using to stream. So when I stream, I can't really use my phone. But we're also gonna go live on TikTok real quick. But yeah, it's tough with the Pokemon because TikTok doesn't allow me to put so many items on there that are Pokemon related. And Clapper, I haven't figured out anything like that with Clapper. TikTok Shop's cool. I do have a Shopify store. Don't have any sales on that. The wooden projects. So like this Eevee took me a few couple days, but I'm not really working on it the whole time. So honestly, if I were to sit there and actually just work on one of the projects, 5 to 10 hours per project. It all depends. This is my work schedule and all the different apps I'm on, all the different stuff I'm doing, and all the stuff with the business. I don't get to fully spend a whole lot of time on them each week. So I do try to get in the garage whenever I can. Right now it's 20 degrees out. I also just worked all day, so I'm not really in the mood to go out to the garage and heat the garage and do all that. So these are not wood carvings. These are actually cut out of different species of wood. Like the Eevee, this cardinal, and we also have a moose. Here's one of the moose. But I also do tons of different animals. These are the ones I have sitting in front of me. I also do Pokemon, such as where'd it go? This Bulbasaur. This Bulbasaur was cut out of wood, but each piece was primered, painted, and then I also added on the spots. So different technique, still woodwork, just slightly different. Whereas this Eevee, all these pieces are different species of wood. So this is mahogany, is the brown, maple's this white color, pink ivory for the mouth, and then black walnut is the lower part of the eyes, more maple up here for the top part of the eyes. I just used a piece that's got a little more, that's a little more white colored. I use a lighter brown colored piece of maple. So yeah, you can see the back of these. It's not pretty, but this goes attached to a live edge slab, so you won't see the backside. So even like this one, you can see the backside of this. So looks great from the front. The backside, there's a little excess glue and whatever. It doesn't really matter. But these are really cool, super popular. All the woodwork pieces I pretty much have also as magnets. So if you wanted to buy the Eevees are like $100 to $200, or you can buy a $3 printed vinyl magnet of them. So those are super popular as well. I sell a lot more magnets than I do the woodwork. So let's go back a page. We'll go live. I think that's all on there. There we go. There we go. That's better. All right. Appreciate everyone joining, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. Make sure if you're on TikTok, you double tap that screen. I don't know this clapper. This clapper, I guess that doesn't work. So, like I said, we're on a few different apps right now. We're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, we're on clapper. So yeah, make sure you guys check out the Etsy store. Links in all the bios. I'll put it up one more time for you. I'll actually hold it up to a few different screens. If you're on TikTok shop, I'm just talking about some of the different woodwork I make and stuff. Just showing off some of the cool stuff I made. I can't see your name. Diane, how we doing? So just figured I'd go live and talk about some cool woodwork projects I make. So I also probably do a little work too while I'm on here. See anyone on TikTok, whatever it's called. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I own a small business. It's Drew's Woodworking Store. Drew's Woodworking. We're on Etsy, Drew's Woodworking Store, Etsy.com. We're also on eBay and TikTok shop as well. So I'll put that up on the screen real quick for you guys. So we're on a few different apps, a few different places. Here is the Etsy store one more time for everybody. Make sure you guys check it out. We ship all over the U.S. Make sure my fingers aren't in the way. We ship all over the U.S., so make sure you guys check everything out that we have. you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe. Trying to get my follower count up and whatnot. So thank you guys. So yeah, this is one of the cute EVs we've done. I have a, if you guys can see, if you're on Clapper, you can see it right there. It's toothless. We do a lot of animals, a lot of different Pokemon though. So like I make a ton of these moves. For not Valentine's Day, for Mother's Day, we have the Cardinals. So these are really popular for Mother's Day. Make sure you guys check these out. Last year, all I did was make these, it seemed. A message from someone was going on. Oh, it doesn't matter. So if you guys are looking for any gifts or anything, I ship all over the US. Hopefully that's better for you guys. I don't know why this tablet, if you're on TikTok, it looks funny. I'm not sure why. But lots of cool stuff. Thanks for joining, guys. We're talking about some of the different woodwork I make, some of the cool woodworking projects. We've done where are they all? I'll let you just get them out. So here is Toothless I'm working on. You guys can see that. Underneath it is Piplup. So we're working on a Piplup as well. I probably butchered the name. We have Stitch, Vulpix, and a Quillava as well that we're working on. So those are really cool. Make sure you guys check out the TikTok shop, the Etsy store. We have a 12-piece advent calendar. I spoke about it yesterday and the other day. The 12-piece advent calendar comes like this. You get 12 different Pokemon magnets. So it's a good deal. Good price. So you get 12 different. You get got Valentine's Day Bulbasaur. You have the Mew Van Gogh one, which is cool. That was a cool project I was involved with. We have the Eevee. And with every Eevee that looks like this, we also have the other Eevee I made. I made two different ones. So we have both Eevees available. There's this won't be in the advent calendar unless it's requested. Here's Stitch. So there's Stitch. Here is the Umbreon. Umbreon's super cool. Attack position. We have Dragonite. So these were all custom orders I made. So that's why it's kind of random with the ones I've made. So like we have Flareon. This is one of the first ones I did. We have Turtwig. This is a painted one. So it's like this Toothless. So it's painted, it's primered, it's painted, it's all cut out and stuff. So there's that. We have Squirtle. This one was cool. This one's painted as well. Really neat. Until the Bulbasaur. We have Charmander. This Charmander is natural wood, so he's pretty cool. So that's some of the starters we have. We have obviously Dragonite I talked about. We have Ponyta. So I made a bunch of these Ponyta, at least 2 or 3 different ones. These are really cool. These are natural woods. So it's tough to see on the magnet, but you see it better in person. The Arcanine, one of the first, besides the Flareon, here's one of the first ones I did. So this is the Arcanine one. So it's pretty cool. Make sure you guys check that out. Links in the bio if you guys are interested in getting anything. Lots of cool stuff, lots of cool projects. Here we have a second Charmander. So this one's got a different position, pose than the other one. So that's pretty neat. What else? We're working on the Vulpix still. I still have more work to do on that one. We have Espeon and Shiny Espeon. So those are cool. And thank you guys for the likes. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the gifts on Clapper and TikTok. Thank you guys. So we actually have 2 different Flareons I made. You guys can sort of see the grain pattern on there. They're slightly different, so they're pretty cool. Also, one has to finish on, one doesn't when I took the image. So they do vary a little bit, but they're still neat. Those are cool. That was an order that didn't go through. Flareon. We also do a ton of painted ones. So here, this isn't a Pokemon, it's a Gremlin. That was fun to make. So Can't see anyone on, was it TikTok? What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out and ask. Make sure you guys double tap that screen if you're on TikTok. Really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Doesn't say who joined. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I see the comments went away on there. I don't know what's going on. Hey, what's going on? I can't read what your name. The phone's a little far away. We're talking about some of the different woodwork I make and where we sell it and whatnot. So make sure you guys check out all the cool stuff we got. It is. It's one of the projects I'm working on. Yes, it is toothless. What's your name? Yeah. Yeah, it's toothless. I also have we did stitch as well. Because I made stitch, I had to make toothless. So when I get toothless finished, glued together, I'll take it outside on a nice beautiful day. And I'll actually take some good images of it to use for the magnets. So that the magnets are images of the woodwork. So I think that's really neat. So that's what we did here with the stitch. Here's actually a stitch that we're working on. It was tough to see. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's stitch. So he'll be blue eventually. Right now he's just got a coat of primer on him. So I do put them on the cookie sheets like that so I don't lose the pieces. They're cheap from the dollar store. So that's how I don't lose stuff and whatnot. So yeah. So eventually we'll have toothless. We have stitch right here. We'll have toothless. That might be like a little thing we do. That's actually toothless and stitch are my favorite. So underneath the toothless is a piplup. So that's one that is potentially on order from a customer. Not really sure if it's going to go through or not, if they're going to buy it. But, oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. So, yeah, we have a advent calendar. It's a 12-piece Pokemon one. We have a 12-piece magnet one, too, as well for the animals, for, like, the bears, lions, all that stuff. I don't know what you just sent, but thank you on YouTube. Not sure what that was, but thank you. I will have to translate that. I do not understand what you sent. I'm sorry. I have to figure out how I hit. Is there a button I can hit to translate that? I can't tell what it was. Thank you. Was it Amy? Thank you so much. I need to get my eyes checked. I can't read these screens. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. She double tap that screen. Thank you, guys. Thank you. If you guys are new here, I'm just talking about some of the different woodwork projects we have going on. So we have this moose. I have to sand part of it and fix it. We have Evie. Evie's super cute. So yes, it's missing its ears. Yes, it's missing its tail. Please don't come at me in the comments. Still working on those pieces. They are on the table next to me. So, but yeah, on the TikTok shop, there is, I don't know if I have the 12-piece Pokemon advent calendar, but I know I have the 12-piece animal magnet one. So if you wanted the 12-piece Pokemon one, just purchase the 12-piece animal one and then message me saying you wanted the Pokemon instead. I have to add another listing for that. I forgot to. Or technically a variation, I guess you could call it. So I really appreciate everyone coming on, liking, subscribing, following. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much. So we are on Etsy, eBay, and TikTok shop. So you guys check all that cool stuff out. The eBay store is Drew's Woodworking store, we're selling mostly Pokemon cards, Digimon cards, a couple Magic cards, a couple Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and like some Lego sets. But on the TikTok shop and the Etsy store, everything I make is handmade on there. I make all the stuff myself, all the different animals, different Pokemon, even down to the magnets. I make all the magnets myself too. So if you guys are looking for something, check it out. Obviously, it's a little late for Valentine's Day. We ship all over the U.S. and only within the U.S., guys. So make sure you pay attention to that. Do not ship outside the country. There's too many rules, laws, regulations when it comes to wood and woodwork and stuff. Some of the woods used for this EV are not allowed in some countries due to health reasons, environmental reasons, all sorts of stuff. But here in the U.S., since I bought the wood here, I can do anything I want with it and make stuff. So that's one thing I can do. But it's tricky when I go to send this to any country, they ask what it's made of, and I got to list all the different species of wood, and one of the woods might get flagged for not being allowed in that country. So I have to do a little more research on that. The painted projects, I'm sure, can get shipped overseas or international, whatever. I just don't know how to do it yet, so I'm still working on that. I'm still talking to people at the post office and wherever to figure out customs for that. But also, I'm kind of nervous to send something and then wait 3 weeks for it to be damaged, or 6 weeks, 10 weeks to be damaged if it's going across the pond. So far, we only ship within the U.S. But I can ship it to you, and then you can ship it wherever you want to ship it. That's fine. But for right now, we're only shipping within the U.S., guys. So. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. So we have How to Train Your Dragon, the Toothless. This parent didn't have the tail and the basically the tail. So I need to make another one that has the tail because I think he needs a tail. But he's really cute. I really like how he turned out. It still needs to be steel wooled, technically sanded, steel wooled. Where I gotta spray all the pieces again. What do you guys think of the gray? I'm not sure how I feel about the gray. I don't know if I should have done like a darker gray, or if you guys like the lighter gray. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I think I got the green right. I got the white for the center of the eyes. I think I got the whole project right, except I think the gray is too light for his claws and his underwing. Let me know what you guys think. The pattern I used had lighter colors for the wing inside the wings, like the underside. So that's what I went with. The cool thing is I can always make another one and make it different. So that's why I like doing this stuff. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate you. Excuse me. So probably get right into it. I think one of the things I want to do first is the Vulpix. I think I want to start putting down the pieces to be primed. That's something I got to do. I think that's what we'll start with first. And we'll still kind of talk about things and whatnot. These projects have a little bit of work left to them. So, here's the stitch. I hope you guys can see that all right. It's tough to see. It will be painted the different blues and stuff that he is. Like I said, it's one of my favorite projects to do. I absolutely love Stitch. Absolutely love Toothless. So, that will have to be finished soon. I do have to get going on it. This Vulpix, so that when we're here's the Vulpix, guys. So what I do is I usually I'll primer this one. So then whenever I figure out what color I want to do, if I want to do the, so here's Vulpix. I don't know if you guys can see. I lost his eyes. Here's Vulpix. So, oops. So the eyes just fell off. What do you guys think? Here's Vulpix. So this will get primered and this will get painted. So that's why it's not the right color right now. And unfortunately, the wood I used has on the face, it has like this line going through it. So that's the only reason I'm not gonna leave this wood natural. Otherwise I would have. I just don't like that line that's going through her face. The rest of her looks cute, but I think we will be doing one that's natural woods. I think we need to make one. So some of these projects happen because I know I need to make them. Other ones happen because I want to make them. So if anyone's asking why I do these projects the way I do them, sometimes I just want to make the project, or I have a client for one and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to having Vulpix and Toothless as new magnets. Quilava, Piplup. We might be making some Psyducks soon enough. We have a Halloween Bulbasaur I'm doing, so that'll be fun. Be a fun little project. So, what's going on, guys? Thanks for joining. We're just going over some of the woodwork projects I'm working on. Lots of cool stuff, lots of cool projects. I just need my plate. What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing tonight? Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining. Just talking about some of the projects I'm working on. We have a Vulpix right here. I'm gonna tape down, and then we will hit it with some paint, which would be some more TikToks, some more YouTube videos that I'll be doing. So make sure you guys check all that cool stuff out. I see a bunch of you just joined on Clapper. Thank you guys so much. Right now we're just gluing down or taping down pieces to the Vulpix, so I can clear primer them. So this is how I do it. I use a cookie sheet upside down with paper, with newspaper, and I just kind of tape the edges down. So right or wrong, that's kind of how I do this. I found that this works for me. And then there's no, I can get all the edges, all the sides. So join, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for double tapping that screen. If you're on TikTok, if you're on Clapper, thanks for the gifts. Appreciate all of you. Oops, it drops. That's my microphone, which we're not using right now. So put that away. Don't need the glue. Do need to go through and clean this workbench off. I kind of have too much stuff everywhere. Thanks for joining, guys. I see a few more people joined on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. TikTok, Clapper, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you guys follow. In the future, we'll start doing some giveaways and whatnot. So I'll bring you guys a little closer to me. There you go. Okay, is this working okay for you guys? Is it glitching out? Is it freezing? Please let me know. I do have 3 different apps running at the same time, so it's tough to see what's going on. As you're joining, if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out and ask. I'll actually put my let's see, I should just put this right here so you guys can see it. You guys can see it. Well, if you guys want to follow me on TikTok and eBay, here you go. You check out some cool stuff. Make sure you guys screenshot this so you have it. So we're also on Etsy. Etsy's really neat. I love the platform. I love my Etsy store, over 200 items. So if you guys are looking for any Christmas gifts, Mother's Day gifts, make sure you guys check it all out. So I have the Etsy store linked in most of these apps. I'm not sure. I do take custom requests. If you guys want to see a different Pokemon made or something, I've done about 12 to 15 different Pokemon. One of the coolest ones was Jolteon. I just don't have photos of it really because I shipped it off before I took them. So I gotta look and find those and see if I do have them. But we've done Flareon, Jolteon, Umbreon, Sylveon, and Espeon. So what's it? Eevee, Umbreon, Espeon, Sylveon. Yeah, we've done a bunch of them. So if you guys like Pokemon, make sure you double tap that screen. If you guys like Pokemon, if you like Lilo and Stitch, if you like Toothless, make sure you guys double tap that screen for me. You guys let me know what in the comments. Let me know what your favorite Pokemon is, your favorite Disney character. Let me know. I don't know what's going on. I see some people joined. I'm basically blind it looks while I'm looking at the screen. So make sure you guys check all that cool stuff out. Lots of cool stuff, lots of cool projects. So we're just gonna go through right now and put these pieces down so that we can spray them with the spray paint. So we're gonna do primer first. So some of these projects are natural wood, some are primered and then painted. So as you can see, they're all hand cut out. So I cut this by hand. So and then we just make sure to get the sawdust off of them, and then we will spray them. Will not be doing the spray on live because I have to wear a mask when I do the spray paint, just so everyone's aware. I will post some videos about it and make some video content with it, but when we are spray painting these, we wear a mask to protect ourselves. So I can't really do it live because I'll be wearing a mask. You won't be able to hear me. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you guys double tap that screen if you're on TikTok, if you're on Clapper. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Thank you. So, someone join YouTube? No. That is a different project, so we don't need that. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting tired, guys. You guys make sure you double tap that screen. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, we don't need that right now. What's going on? I see someone on oops, I lost it. I saw someone on Clapper. How you doing? They've been on here a minute. How you doing today? Can't see who it is though, but appreciate you guys coming on, liking the live. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So as you can see, everything's handmade. I make all this stuff myself. So we have tons of neat stuff, tons of cool stuff. That's one down. We have a few more to do. And actually, all I do is I usually just set them up on top there. They'll sit there fine. When I do the primer, I don't have to worry about mixing all the pieces up because all of the pieces get primer. So it's actually kind of nice. I do try to set them out in a way makes it easier to spray, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So this is how I do it. I'm not sure if this is really the proper way. But like I said, this is how I do it. Show you all the edges of this. I use the painter's tape upside down like this so that my project doesn't stick to the newspaper that's down. I started doing this trick a while ago, and as I do waste some painter's tape, obviously I do waste some of it. That's okay. I have this just comes up clean. There's no issues with the paint coming up. So started doing this stuff a while ago. Started saving me some hassle. Thank you guys. Thanks for liking the live. I appreciate you. What's your guys' favorite Pokemon? So you can see the burned edges of the wood, but that'll be hidden once it's painted. So I'm not really too concerned with that. So this is one of many, many projects we're working on right now. So make sure you guys stay tuned for more. We'll be doing a bunch of different projects, different Pokemon, different animals. So all the animals I do are natural woods. The Pokemon are the only ones that get painted, and that's because there's no real wood that's green. There's no wood that's like I guess blue. I guess blue is really the only color that doesn't exist in wood. The bluish green colors do not exist. There's wood that's red. There's wood that's there is technically wood that's green. That's poplar. Red heartwood is red. Purple heart is purple. Yellow heart's yellow. Gaboon ebony is basically black. The African blackwood's black. Buckeye burl I would use if I needed gray. There's a lot of figuring and a lot of crazy grain going in those because it's a burl. So gray isn't really a good color. And then obviously you got your browns and your tans. So like this Eevee's natural woods. So that's pretty cool. And then the pink ivory, which is obviously pink for the mouth. That's pretty cool. So like Eevee, Flareon, Arcanine, technically could do Growlithe. I have a Growlithe that's painted. Oops, spit everywhere. I have a Growlithe that's painted. Umbreon is painted. I did a natural wood Umbreon. Sylveon's painted. Espeon's painted. Shiny Espeon's painted. I think we did a Toga Kiss, I think it was. I gotta find that one. We made that one last year. About a year ago we made that one. Valentine's Day Bulbasaur. So there's that. So this is really cool because this is painted. So there's tons of different pinks in there. So I'll put the eyes down. Some of these pieces you can see are tiny. So this one I'm actually going to cheat. I'm going to put the eye all together so that when I take this off this cookie sheet, the eye is all together, each one, and I'll mix up the pieces side to side. I don't have to do it this way. I could do them differently, but that's how I do it. And then we'll probably get the rest of the pieces to fit on one cookie sheet. So that's how they go. That's how I do them. Like I said, they'll just sit up there out of the way for now. Thanks for joining, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for the likes, the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys. Oh, I just clicked on something. I don't know what I just did. Oops. What's up, Mario? How we doing? Who's on YouTube? What's up, Richard? How we doing? Is that Method? How you doing? Mehmet? You guys' names is hard to pronounce sometimes. I don't know if I'm doing them right. Thanks for joining, guys. Oops. Thank you guys so much for all joining. If you're on TikTok, double tap that screen for me. Help me out. Try to hit 1,000 likes on this live. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's about 7:30 p.m. here. Well, after that. So, as you can see, I did when I did Cool Lava. This is the orange I did from his flame on the backside. So that was a cool project. We are halfway. We're more than halfway done. We have to fix the paint on it, and then we will. Once we fix the paint, we'll be all set. It's just the paint came out funny on the can, so we use Montana 94 for all these projects that are painted. If we use natural wood, we'll use Rust-Oleum clear gloss finish. Usually use clear gloss unless the customer requests a satin finish or a matte finish. I prefer the gloss finish. That's just me. It makes the project look like this. Sometimes the satin makes it look like it's not a finished product. But also people say that the gloss look makes it look like it's a cheap product, and we don't want a cheap product. So it all basically is preference on what you want. I prefer the glossiness. I like to make sure the project pops. You know, the colors there. Especially with the wood. Like, as much as I love this wood, it's kind of dull. When we clear coat it, it makes it pop. So it looks like this. So all it does is just darken it. Just brings out that color. So here's the two different moves we have. Well, it's the same pattern, same everything. Same type of wood used, but I'm pretty sure this was a little more lighter brown than this one. But even still, even with this, we have this one that's got a different color brown. So these are really popular, really cool. So that's what they look like. So that's the back side, that's the front side. So they're really cool. I make a ton of the moves. Obviously they all face the one way, so what I should do is I really should make some that face the other way. So if you wanted to get two of them, whatever. But that's how we do the cardinals. We do the cardinals facing two different directions. We also have, I don't know where up there, sea turtle. I lost the sea turtle. Where's the sea turtle? What? I lost the sea turtle. I had a sea turtle in here. That's not good. No, I found the sea turtle. We also have sea turtles as well. Sea turtles, cardinals. Like I said, a ton of different animals, ton of different Pokemon. So, ton of magnets available. The magnets are the most popular items we have. Which I thought the Pokemon would have been better, but the printed vinyl fridge magnets I make are super popular. So make sure you guys check them out if you haven't already. Like I said, lots of different animals. We have different animals, different Pokemon. Not everything's on the TikTok shop. I need to add it. But and then on eBay, we only have a couple listings of the woodwork because eBay is more of a people use it more for like selling resell items and stuff. So we do resell Pokemon cards on eBay. So that's fun. I think there's a couple Lego sets, a couple eBay Lego sets, a couple Yu-Gi-Oh cards, a couple Digimon cards, a couple Magic cards. I'm not into Magic or Digimon or even Yu-Gi-Oh for that much, but I wanted to make sure I had items for everyone on there. So I'll sawdust off these projects. So we have one more piece of the Vulpix to put down. So that will be ready. This will be ready for primer. So. Thanks for all the likes, guys. If you're on TikTok, thank you so much. If you guys check out some of their videos, the other reels I got. If you're on YouTube, check out the shorts, the videos. I do go in depth with one of my ornaments, how we make these simple ornaments. I really need to sit down, knuckle down, and really make a video on these projects. I think it'd really help people. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, message me. You can comment on any of these different platforms. We're also big on Facebook. I do have an Instagram. I'm on Pinterest. Twitter, Tumblr, Discord, Reddit, Lemons 8, whatever that is. I'm on there. I haven't posted on there in a while. I'm on Blue Sky. I kind of went and looked through the App Store to see what apps are available for content like this. So I definitely downloaded like most of them. Luckily, I kept TikTok on my phone, so I still have access to TikTok. I know how people feel about it, but all these apps steal your data and stuff. Um, so yeah, if you're on TikTok, thank you guys. If you're on YouTube, thank you. If you're on Clapper, thank you. I don't know if too many people know about Clapper, but it's a great place to go live on. Tons of people post on there and go live and whatnot. It's a newer app, I guess. What apps do you guys prefer? I'd love to know. Excuse me. So we're actually going to take this piece off here, and then we're going to put it this way. This one back. So everybody doing, I'm just going through laying out the Vulpix project I have. This one's not sold yet. It will be available. So if anyone's interested in a Vulpix, I'm going to be making one. I haven't decided which way I'm going to go. If I'm going to go to the natural color ones, the normal color, whatever, the brownish, orangish, whatever color it is. I have to go through Montana 94 because I use their paint. I have to find the right paint colors for it. I may have one or two of them, so I gotta look and see what colors they offer, and see what we can use. We also might be switching to Blue Flame or Molotov, I think, for the different paint to use. So we just get the right colors. I like to get these as accurate as possible. It really bugs me when they're not accurate. So one thing I do strive for is to get these as perfect as possible. So like the for instance, this stitch, I like to make sure this stitch is the right color. So I painstakingly went through and matched up all the paints. I even bought extra paint so I could figure out the colors. So I think it looks identical to the image. Unfortunately, this stitch is not on my TikTok shop. If you would like to purchase it, please message me. I am selling them. It looks too much like the real one, so it gets flagged. So unfortunately, that's actually for me. It feels good because it looks just like the project. And that's what I was going for. I'm surprised this Eevee wasn't flagged. It is really close. I think in the colors, but it's also natural wood. So you'll see the wood grain. There is some grain in this darker brown, but you see more of it in the lighter wood. So that's really cool. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me or you just comment down below. If you're on TikTok, double tap that screen. I feel like there's one person on Clapper. How you doing? Can't see. Yeah. So can I respond? Oh. And no, I don't. Let's get rid of that. I don't want to ban anyone. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the likes and the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there we go. That's the Volt Picture project. I did use 3 of these trays. Obviously, this is a cookie sheet taped. Simple. This is how I do it. This is my process, my steps. Whether it's right or wrong, I find that doing it this way, I'll do 3 sheets of primer, 3 different of these, and then I actually store them in a shelf unit I built like this. So I have one stacked on top of the other, and this allows me to do multiple projects, multiple different things all at once, rather than laying out a giant workspace, have to worry about dust. I'll spray these in the booth, let them dry for a minute, and then I'll put in my shelf. They're basically dry by the time they go in the shelving unit. I do let them cure for at least 2 days before I touch them, which is nice because I have I work full time as a mechanic, so during the day I'm at work. So I'll spray this project tonight. I'll clear coat other projects tomorrow night, and then on Thursday night I'll go through, or 2 days from now, or Friday, even whatever day it is. It depends on if I go out with friends, if I'm staying late at my full time job. It all depends on what I want to do, what I need to do. If I want to spend time with my family and all that, I will finish these up another day. I like to, whenever I can, just get in here, get what I can get done. I'll set these all up to do the primer. So I like to do all the primer at once because it kind of gets in the air inside the little paint booth, so that if I'm trying to spray white with the primer's white on these, and I'm trying to do a project that's black or blue or something, there might be a little mist or a little off color in there. Or if I'm spraying black and I'm trying to spray white, it doesn't really, I don't want to overspray or have it in the air and that settles in and it turns it gray. So I usually set these up and I'll do them another day. So I kind of stagger my workload. Or I'll start with one project, I'll do them, and then I'll do all the black pieces, all the green pieces, all the white pieces, and a couple minutes later I come back through and do all of them. That's how I do it. Whether it's right or wrong, that's just my process on it. So here's another stitch I'm working on for a client. Like I said, I use these cookie sheets. These are from a dollar store. So $1.25. I got sawdust all over them. I got some clear coat on there. So they're super cheap. And if you're trying to move projects around, like, all I do is I stack them like this. So, and then the pieces, whoops, there's a magnetic thing there. The projects, they do slide around on the cookie sheets because it's smooth, but I'm not going to lose these unless I dump them upside down. I'm not going to lose any pieces. So if you guys are doing any type of woodwork, any type of projects like this, these cookie sheets are a game changer. I use brownie tins for some of my other projects, or I'll cut them out in a brownie tin and I stack them all up. So, like I said, these are cheap items. They're not plastic, so these cookie sheets will last forever. The ones that are upside down are painted. Sometimes the edges get paint on them, but I could care less. They work for me, and this is the process. Like I said, I do for these. And then, like I said, I use the painter's tape. So this stitch is actually ready for one of the next steps that we have to do. Oops. We got some garbage here I got to get rid of. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. I see a few of you in here. Thank you so much for sticking around this long. I kind of do like to talk a lot, so I do like being on here. So if you're new, check out some of our selling apps. Here's our eBay and TikTok. There's you screenshot this. We're also on Etsy store. Sad face. We're also on Etsy store. So here's the Etsy store link. Make sure you guys screenshot this so you have it. So we're always usually running some sort of promotional deal on there or something. So if you want a custom woodwork piece made, message me. We can make one. Lots of cool stuff. The Pokemon are some of my favorites. If you're on TikTok shop, we have the Bulbasaur and we have the Mew. Unfortunately, guys, you won't get if you place an order, you will not get it before Valentine's Day. So, unfortunately, I was showcasing these Bulbasaurs off for Valentine's Day, but with it 3 days from now, I doubt you'd get it. It's usually 3 days shipping, usually, depending on where you are. I'm in New York, so I found I like to um plan for that. Oh, what's going on? I'm good. Um, yeah, I'm doing well. I worked 9 hours and went out for dinner, so I got home and I wanted to do some projects. We just taped up the full picks for paint, so that's ready for paint. The We have Stitch. Actually, you know what, guys? I want to showcase this off. I haven't showed it too much on the channel or on the page at all. Any of these apps. Here is the Quilava. What do you guys think? I think it turned out cool. This thing's neat. So these are all different pieces of wood that I cut out by hand. So it's like a giant puzzle, basically. So we use Montana 94 spray paint to paint these. So like, look at that vibrant color. Even though it's a matte, the yellow I need to fix. You can see some blotches in there. I had some bad caps on the spray paint. I didn't realize it till after I was spraying it. But this blue is dead perfect for this Quilava. I'm not sure how I feel about the tan for his body. I think it's a little too light, but I don't want to go too dark. I don't want to go too light. So I think we're going to leave it as is. I am going to fix up. The orange turned out spectacular, but there are a few runs in it. This was the, like I said, Montana 94 paint. It's I use the matte colors. Because I really like how the matte looks. It's kind of like a satiny finish. It's matte, but to me it looks more satin. The gloss is fun. I do use a gloss in some projects, but with the gloss, it's called their forget what Montana calls it, but their gloss colors there's only like 100 colors, whereas with the Montana 94 matte colors, you have 217 colors. So there's six to 10 different greens. There's 10 yellows, 10 oranges, 20 browns, 20 grays, and all that. So there's tons of different colors. So like when I did the stitch right here, it was tough trying to match up the colors. So it's hard to see on camera. I see on Clapper, it does look the wrong color, but you're just gonna have to trust me. Once you see these in person, these are the right color. And if they're not, they're really close. On my phone, it makes it look a little different. Tablet, they look fine. In this tablet, they look fine. But on my phone, it looks a little weird. The blue in the center part of his chest. On my phone, if you see this on Clapper, it looks like it's too dark. But I'll tell you what, that is perfect. So let me know what you guys think. We have a Toothless over here. There's Stitch. But yeah, this is the Quilava project. So this is actually for a coworker of mine. He got Cyndaquil, making Quilava now, and I actually might make him another Quilava because the first one I wasn't happy. It was one of my earlier ones, not happy with it. And I also used different paint. So now that we're switching to the new paints, we're also writing down all the paints I used with the product colors. What's going on? Oh, thanks, dude. You like Quilava? You like Pokemon? You got Eevee. Also, I did Stitch. We did some others that were natural woods. Oh, stay. We did Umbreon. This is natural wood. That's the color of the wood. And you gotta check out this Arcanine. Where is it? There it is. So this Arcanine I made. I had to showcase this off again. I make these. Oh yeah, I'll tell you about the process. So for anyone that's looking, you see these magnets? These are magnets. So these are magnets I made from an image of the woodwork piece. So for example, where is it? There's Eevee. There's Eevee. Let me just use Eevee as Eevee is the best one to do this with. That's the one I had the magnets of. So to talk about the process, guys, if anyone wants to know how I make these projects, I do have two different processes for all these projects for the woodwork. One is called segmentation. That's where you cut out of one piece of wood and then you paint it. That's called segmentation. So that's what this Bulbasaur is. I don't have this Bulbasaur like in the wood part of it right now. The product of it, but I do have the magnets of them. The other project, which is the other style of woodwork I do, is called Intarsia, Intarsia. And actually, I love talking about it because it's actually really, really cool. What differs is it's essentially the same thing, but different. With segmentation, like I said, one piece of wood, I cut it all out of one piece of wood, sand it, paint it, put it back together, glue it, clear coat it, whatever, glue it to the backer. With Intarsia, which that's what this is, that's what this Cardinal is. It's Cardinal Project. And we'll use one of the moose, for example, and this moose. These are made from different species of wood. So what I'll do is I'll take the pattern and I'll cut the head. I'll cut the head piece out. I'll glue that to a piece of this color wood with the grain going the direction I want it. So I want to make sure the grain goes in the right way. It would look funny if the grain went this way and this one it goes up and down. Or like I think this one's got it goes straight up and down. Sometimes I'll give them like a slight angle or whatever. So then you cut that piece out of wood. Then what I do is you also got to cut this fluff out of a different species of wood. So then what I do is I trace this bottom side of the head where when I put the pattern down for this part on the other piece, I'll trace it so that I can follow that exact line. Because sometimes I deviate from the right line. And then the same thing with the bottom piece. So then I'll cut the pattern. And then I kind of cheat with these. I glue this pattern down, cut it out. I'll then trace that onto here. And then I'll trace this onto there. So yeah, that's how I do these. And then for like the eyes don't look the same on the back side. So the wood for the mouth and the eyes is actually really expensive. It's exotic hardwood. Like the pink for the mouth is pink ivory. That is crazy expensive. And so is the black, the Gaboon ebony that I use. That's really expensive. So what I do is I make all my projects out of 3/4 inch thick wood. That's what they start as. And then when I buy lumber as 1 inch thick, I usually run it through a table saw or the bandsaw to get it down to 3/4. That extra piece I keep, that 1/4 inch or just under 1/4 inch, I will then use for the eyes and stuff. So then I get a whole nother project out of what some people would waste or and you don't need to use a thick piece in there. I can use a thin piece of the expensive wood, glue it to the back of or to another piece that's to make up the distance, the difference basically. It's called like using a shim. That's what a lot of people call it. That's the way I do them. And I like to do the eye. I freehand do the eyes and the mouth and the nose. It's just easier. Usually, what I do is I'll cut them out like this, and then I'll just lay them down upside down. I'll trace it onto the wood I want to use, and then I'll make part of it, then part of it, then part of it. So that's how I do these. That's how I did the arcane. I did the same thing with the Arcanine. So these are bigger projects, so these are a little more expensive. But we also sell just the magnets of them. So then what I do, so once I get the project all cut out, I then sand each individual piece. I kind of round the edges. For this, I made the fluff of under the neck. I made it stick more prominent. So I sanded the head and the legs thinner so that it sticks out a bit. So it's not smooth. It like is it's raised right there. Raised. Sorry, not raised. I don't know why I said that. So some other people that do Intarsia, they do greater shims, they do greater differences in it. I like using it all kind of similar thickness. That's what I do. So once I make this, I'll then glue it all together. Then I will take it to my paint booth and I'll clear coat it. I'll use Rust-Oleum clear gloss. It has UV protectant to help protect the pink ivory because that will brown over time. not it. It's very light. It browns less and it takes a lot longer with the UV protectant on it, which is in that spray finish. That's why I always use spray finish on all the Pokemon. Make sure they stay the color there. But with the paint, I don't have to worry about that. This Bulbasaur will look like this in 20 years. This could vary. I've only been doing the Intarsia for like 6, 7 years now, so I haven't seen any projects actually turn colors yet. But we'll see. So once I finish them, assemble them, I'll make an assembly like this. So this is I can move this around. The ears and the tail are separate. They kept falling off. I think I cut part of it wrong. It looks good when they're sitting down, but it's hard to hold and stuff. Once I clear coat them, I will let them dry for 2 days, and then I'll take quadruple zero steel wool, this stuff right here, and then I'll just wipe down the project. I have to do this one again, and then I will vacuum it off to get all that fine particles off, and then I'll vacuum it off. I'll do the same thing. I'll do another coat, clear coat. Then I'll steel wool it, clear coat, steel wool, clear coat. So it'll take me like a week or so to do the finish on this. But I also clear coat it one night, let it sit a night, and then like a day or two later, I come back and do it. Unless I'm in a big hurry. That's why I always tell people for about 4 weeks, it's almost a month per project if it's a custom order one. Something like this moose, I keep on hand. I always have some of these basically ready to go. The Cardinals, which are perfect for Mother's Day, I make sure I have a bunch of these available. These are super popular. Most of the projects go on a backer unless requested otherwise. If you request one without a backer, you'll get this. It'll be a thin backer with my logo. All the projects get my logo, and it'll have a thin piece on there. That just keeps it all together. So once all that's done, I get the clear coat finish. I get the nice smooth finish I like, and it's all perfect. I then take the project outside, and in the natural light. Usually do it in like the afternoon. There's a spot beside my house I like to use, so the sun's blocked. I get no glare, and that's how I get the images. I then take pictures of them. I go into editing software and I can remove the background because there's obviously background on it, and then I will go into the Cricut design space, add the white border, and then we'll print them out using the inkjet, and then we'll cut them out on the Cricut. In between, once we print them, we'll add a laminate sheet, and then we will put them through the Cricut. So that's how I make all the projects. Everything that we make out of wood, I do try to have as a magnet. It's very similar to like an artist having a painting and then selling prints of their painting. That's essentially what I do. So I have the big projects you can purchase for X number of dollars, and then I have the simple magnets you can purchase for $3. So the bigger projects vary from 150, 200, even more. Some of them. I try to keep the prices low. I do what I can, but so as you can see, the color does change a little bit when it's printed, but yeah, they are a lot of work. But this is my passion. I love woodwork. I love talking about it. I'm actually so happy you asked about the process. As you can see, I'm smiling. I love all of this. I about what was it? 2018. I started doing the woodwork. I started with simple wooden ornaments. Actually, even simpler than this. This is Buffalo Bills logo. But here's what I started with: simple cutouts, different animals, moose, bears, lions, whatever it was. So started with this. Then we were like, well, what if I did magnets too? So these are some of our Buffalo Bills magnets we offer on the Etsy store. So, but with that, we also have, it's very similar, but these are the Christmas ornaments. So for your fridge, for your Christmas tree. So we have those. So then someone asked me if I could make a dog. So I made a dog. I made a bunch of dogs. And I made some sunflowers, some crosses, and then cardinals and blue jays and hummingbirds, dragonflies, butterflies. Someone asked me if I could do a panda. Someone asked me if I could do a giraffe, a pheasant. So some projects I do buy a pattern for. Some projects I draw, or I just scour the internet. Everything's on the internet. You can find coloring pages, stained glass patterns. So there's many ways I find the patterns and stuff to do this. But that's essentially the process. It's actually a lot of fun. And then I was selling, once I started selling these bigger pieces, it's great. I make them, I sell them, and then they're gone. And I was like, I gotta make another one or whatever. So that's where the idea for the magnets came about. I started seeing artists that were doing these beautiful paintings. They're like, hey, for a cheaper price, I have prints of them. So I started doing that. I want to do stickers. I want to do starting to get some of these Pokemon stuff. We put them on koozies, like drink koozies. So that will be fun. Um, right now we're doing some Valentine's Day stuff, but I'm just picking them up tomorrow, so they won't be available this year, I guess. But I think these would. I think I need to do like a Valentine's Day Eevee or something. Do one that's like pink or something. I think that would be really cool. So like how we have this pink Bulbasaur. So I think this would be a really cool drink koozie for all your different water beverages. But yeah, thank you for asking. I really appreciate that, guys. Guys and yeah, I think guys. Yeah, thank you guys. Oh, we're way past the hour already. Thank you for watching, guys. Really appreciate all of you. Sorry, my nose is bothering me. It's crazy. One screen I got a moose, the other screen I got Eevee. We put the cardinal in this one. There we go. There's three of the projects I do. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining. We're just talking about some of the different woodwork I do, the process, the steps. Talking about my Etsy store, eBay, TikTok. If you guys know somewhere else I should be selling this woodwork, please let me know. This is a passion of mine, so please let me know if you think of anywhere else I could market these. We tried Facebook Marketplace, but it's just not for me. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. I think those are likes. I'm getting tired. I think this one's got finish on. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Is that likes that are happening on here? Oh, what's up, Skylar? How you doing? Sorry, I didn't see your thing come through. That was about 15 minutes ago. My apologies. Oh, my nose is itchy. What's going on? What's up, Linda? I'm just talking about some of the woodwork projects we have. Here is the Cardinal. So, and it's available on the Etsy store. I got to start adding more stuff to my TikTok shop. I have a couple things on eBay, but eBay I mostly resell Pokemon cards and some other stuff. Um, going on, Richard? How we doing? I just saw you join TikTok. Thanks, guys, for joining. We do lots of different woodwork, lots of different animals. What's HSN? I've never heard of that HSN. I'll have to check that out. Is there an app for it, or is it just on the internet? I've actually never heard of it. Okay, I'll have to look. I've never heard of it. I'll have to look it up. Thank you. We mostly use. Well, I keep saying we. I use Etsy primarily. I use Etsy. That is my go-to app to sell on. Um, that's because this is the one I like using the most, and it has the biggest audience. I'm also always looking for new stuff. Amazon Handmade, I want to look into. I just haven't yet. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to write that down. HSN. I've never heard, like I said, I've never heard of it. Oh, thank you guys. I don't know what you sent, but thank you. We really appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'm new on Clapper. I've only been. This is my second or third stream on Clapper. Um, I see tons of people going live, and a lot of people just sit there and stare at the camera. So I figured, why not? I have two tablets set up and my cell phone. Excuse me. I'm on, what was that? TikTok, YouTube, and Clapper. So I tried Facebook Live. Barely got any views. I tried Instagram, got one view in I think a half hour we were on there. So I do not have a big following on Instagram. YouTube, I have a few hundred subscribers, I think, which is neat. But I feel like one of these is cutting in and out. I want to say it's my I think YouTube's cutting in and out. Now we got one person back on. What's going on, guys? How we doing? What's everyone doing tonight? We're just kind of sitting here talking about different projects I have, whatnot. So Mother's Day item right here. We got the Cardinal, all natural woods. Really neat. So that's available on the Etsy store, Drew's Woodworking store, Etsy.com. So make sure you guys check that out. If you guys like Pokemon, check out the listings I have on the TikTok shop. I have to add more. A bunch of them keep getting flagged. So if you're looking for anything, go to Etsy. There's over 200 items on my Etsy store. Links in the bio, guys. Check it out. If you want a certain Pokemon or a certain project, and you want to use TikTok Shop, please reach out to me on TikTok. I will message you back, and we'll figure something out. I ship all over the U.S., guys. So make sure you remember that, all over the U.S. What else? We do not do international shipping. So unfortunately, we do not do that. I know some of you guys follow me in different countries. As of right now, we do not do international shipping. Would like to someday, but as for now, we don't. Thanks for joining, guys. How we doing? And I'm like looking for gloves, and they're right here. So let me just grab a pair of gloves real quick. So I can start working on one of these projects. I was thinking I have gloves down here, but I had a whole box sitting in front of me. I can't even get my eyes checked, honestly. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining. Not really sure if you guys can see this or hear this, so thank you so much. Make sure if you're on TikTok, you double tap that screen. If you're on YouTube, just comment down below. Let me know what you want to see me work on next. If you're on Clapper, how you doing? I guess people are sending stuff. I can't tell. Like I said, I'm new to all these apps. I see a bunch of stuff. going on while he's going. Just gotta check on my tablets and stuff, make sure the phone's charged. Tablets at 70, other tablets at 36. So TikTok, I'll probably sign off here once the tablet starts getting much lower. Probably go till about 9 o'clock so I can go watch TV for an hour and just unwind. Oh, thanks for the gift, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm new to Clapper, so bear with me. Um I'll give you guys all a follow. If you guys send something, I'll follow you back. Just give me a second. There we go. I just followed you. I follow everyone else that sends stuff. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys double tap that screen if you're on TikTok. I have a kind of a sketchy setup with the tablets, so they kind of move when I tap the screen when I use the thing. Phone's the only one that has a nice holder for it, so I have to look and see. I know a lot of people use like StreamYard and they'll use one app and then stream through it. I need to do that, but right now I use tablets and stuff because that's what I have. They're free. I had the one tablet I used for some of this business stuff. The other tablet I was given, so for the time being, let's just use what we have. Whatnot. Thanks for joining, guys. We're talking about some of the different woodwork I do. Oh, we don't want to do that. We don't do that. Get off there. So here's the EV project. It's a really cool project I make and do. So what do you guys think? There's the Cardinal. So if you guys need Mother's Day gifts, do a ton of stuff. Cardinals, hummingbirds, Blue Jays, Buffalo Bills stuff, different Pokemon. Here's a steel wool. So yeah, I do have one of these projects to do. So what I do is I'll steel wool this and hopefully smooth out the finish. We can. Hope we can. Yeah, I think we can fix it. So I just steel wool these projects. This is how I do these. So this is one of the painted ones. I actually have a bin down here to collect all the shavings from the steel wool. And then we'll use a vacuum to vacuum them off or a magnet. Depends on what we have available. But this Quilava is actually for a friend of mine, actually a coworker. So he's been asking me for about a year now to make this project for him. So I did kind of put it off. I had a lot of things come up the past year, so he's been very patient with me, luckily. So I really like this color. I might have to get some sandpaper out to fix this. Some of this is too deep, I think. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining. Make sure you guys tell me what your favorite Pokemon is. I'd love to know. If you like Pokemon, you like Disney. Does anyone collect the Lorcana cards? I keep seeing them when I go to like Target and Walmart. I haven't bought any yet. I really only want the Stitch ones, Stitch or is Toothless Disney. I'm not sure. I would only want those ones and like Magic cards. I want to collect all the Jurassic Park ones. That's what I'm into. So we have some T-Rex stuff I've done. I want to do more T-Rex stuff, some Velociraptor. We have a Stegosaurus somewhere. I did one. I don't have magnets of them. I need to, but I don't at the moment. So, but as we make stuff and sell them, we'll be making more magnets and more project stuff. So this is how I do these. I steel wool them. So this piece is actually taking longer than they usually do. But I know when I first sprayed these, I screwed up the paint. So I knew I was going to have to do this, which is fine. Just the yellow is the only one that's really screwed up. It came out blotchy for some reason. I think it's because I used a bad spray cap with these. They say you're supposed to clean them out, and obviously I don't. So I did buy extras. So when I go to do this, I'll use the new the spray nozzle. I'll just swap them out every time. I did buy the cleaning solution, so I'll have to see how you do that. I think you just dissolve it, I guess. But I have to look into that. But for the time being, I just gotta fix these, and then we will vacuum them off and get them into the paint booth. We'll do the same process we did with the that's really rough. The same process that we did with the full picks that we did earlier in the live stream. So earlier in the live stream, we glued not glued down, but we taped down some of our project pieces. That's pretty smooth. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining. If you like Pokemon, please let me know if you like Pokemon. So we'll move these around a little bit. Here's the Cardinal. Here's Eevee. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys like Pokemon, you have to like this live stream. If you like different woodworks, please like this live stream, guys. Thank you so much. If you're on TikTok, double tap that screen for me. Let me know you're still there watching. Watch this live stream till the end if you guys could. I'd really appreciate it. Trying to get my watch time up across all the different platforms. If you're looking for any items, check out the TikTok shop or the Etsy store. Links in all the bios. If you can't find it, please message me. Guys, let me know if I could be improving these live streams. I'm very new to live streaming. You keep seeing me mumble and stutter. So if you guys have any tips or tricks for me, let me know. So fire. Let's give Eevee a mohawk. Check out Eevee's haircut, guys. What do you guys think? Or could that be her tail? There you go. What do you guys think, guys? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Combining two different projects. So yeah, there's Eevee. Here's the fire for the Quilava. So look at that. Check that out. All right, here we go. Yeah. What do you guys think? No? What do you guys think, guys? Can't tell if anyone's on here with me. I know I'm still here. What's going on, guys? This is gonna be really neat when it's done. Once it's done, once I'm done with this Quilava, we'll be doing what I talked about before in the live stream. I will take some really good photos of it, and I'll make it into magnets. And then what I need to do is I need to make Typhlosion again and Quilava. I made two Typhlosions, 3 Dragonites. Got screwed up one of them in transport. I'm actually really mad about that. I shipped it instead of delivering it, and I wish I would have delivered it. The guy lived like 30 minutes from me. I wish I would have delivered it in person. It would have been ruined. But it got ruined in transport, which is fine. We got it all fixed up. We actually made him a whole new one. So when I gave him the new one, he gave me the old one. And honestly, the second one I made was actually better. I had also done a bunch of projects while I was working on that Dragonite. So I improved my skills. I improved the quality of it a lot by the time I made the second one. So, and I also think I got the colors a lot more accurate. I was having issues with Krylon spray paint. I got sent a ton of bad cans, so I said I'm not using that brand no more, and we switched to Montana 94. So I found Montana 94 is that as long as I use the right caps or new caps whenever I spray or clean them out, I will get amazing results. So, um, this project was almost perfect. I actually don't think I would have had to touch this one up had I done that with the caps, but that's all right. It's not much work to fix these. I'm not really doing much more than just smoothing out some imperfections. And I love this paint. You guys might not see the imperfections, but I'm pretty picky on these. So I try to make sure that I get the paint just right. So there's the fire. So like I said, they all piece back together. So it slides together. It's like a giant puzzle, like not really a giant puzzle, but a puzzle. So that's the fire on the back of Quilava. Here is the fire that goes on his head. So that's really cool. There's the backside. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining. Thanks for liking the live. Really appreciate all of you. I actually have a couple other projects we need to smooth out like this. We'll do the same process. I won't use this one because it's got the different color paints on it. For some reason, they shouldn't be doing that, but I don't know. So, like I said, lots of cool stuff. Make sure you guys check out the TikTok shop, the Etsy store, eBay too as well. You guys are looking for Pokemon cards and stuff, check out my eBay. Sorry, the cat just walked by and was staring at me, so. If there's a Pokemon you guys want to see me make, let me know. Drop a comment down below on any of these apps that you're following me on. Follow me on all the apps if you want. I'm always looking for new followers. Really appreciate everyone. Love the little community I'm building. That's perfect. I think the blue turned out flawless. Yeah, the blue turned out perfect. I don't think we're going to touch the blue up. I think we're literally only going to touch up the pieces we need to touch up. I found that when you're doing these projects, just let it be. You'll just make it worse. So I know we got to touch up this. So we'll go through and we'll only respray some of these just so that it's perfect. This is for one of my good buddies, so I do want to make this perfect. I might make him a Quilava because I'm not really a big fan of how the Quilava turned out. We might make another one. I'm not sure yet. But I really like how this turned out. So yeah, once I use the right caps on this paint, I'm sure that I'll fix my problem. I know my problem is literally the way the paint came out. Usually it comes out perfect. I also gotta make sure I don't have any sawdust on me from my work in the garage. So usually I'll come inside, shower and stuff before I go paint these. That's crucial. I usually am covered in sawdust or grease or dirt from the shop. So oh yeah, these projects need to be fixed. So once I'm done doing this, I'll vacuum off all these projects, and then we'll go through and spray them the right colors. I have all the colors written down upstairs, what everything is. I made myself a little notebook as I'm doing these. So when I do the different Pokemon, I literally spend all the time the first time making it. And the second time, I just can go right into it. I know what color what is. Like with Stitch, he's got 4 different blues. That's really annoying. I know which pink it is. I only own one pink spray paint. I'll be buying more though. So we might see different variations of some of these. I was thinking about doing a half stitch, half toothless project. I've seen some drawings that people have done, so I might reach out to the artist and see if I can use their drawings or whatever. Or I might just draw one of my own, because to draw it myself, I don't have to worry about stealing someone's drawing that they drew or whatever. I can just have my own. So what's going on, guys? Thanks for joining. See you guys on Clapper, YouTube, and TikTok. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, make sure you watch my other videos. I'm just going through and steel wooling some of these pieces. It's essentially sanding them, but I find that steel wool does not leave lines in the project. I forget what spray paint says not to use steel wool. I don't always follow directions, so there's that. Who sent me a Snapchat? Snapchat? No. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, so we just gotta go through. We still have stitch we gotta fix like this. We got I don't have too many projects that I have to fix, fortunately. Yeah, like this one's got a raised part on the his arm. So I'm gonna have to get that with sandpaper. I thought I could get it with this, but I think I have to use sandpaper on some of these. So that's fine. But yeah, we're gonna do a live stream until about 9 o'clock, and then I'll probably get off. I'll probably go watch a little TV, hang out with the wife. So here I'll talk for a little while down here. Face is all itchy. Yeah, it's another one that I need to get the sandpaper out for. What's on my face? Thanks for joining, guys. Make sure you double tap that screen if you're on TikTok. Thank you so much. I make lots of different woodwork, different animals, different Pokemon. So if you guys see something, let me know. If you guys got a project in mind, let me know. Yeah, these I gotta take outside. I have to hit with the sander. I was hoping I could do it in here, but I guess not. But that's that project. Like I said, that's that project. So we have toothless, piplup, and stitch. So I am going to focus on stitch next, only because stitch is the one that's sold. So Quilava is sold, and so is the stitch. So I am open to making more of them. I've made, this will be my second stitch. I did oh, there's those. I need those. Those are pieces I need. I'll put these somewhere safe. I need those. Those are the eyes to the two different moose I made. I just didn't have glue, I guess. You know what? We're going to do that real quick. Before I lose pieces, I need to glue. Let's put them down in front of you guys. This cardinal's getting shipped out. I think this one's going to California. So like I said, I ship all over the U.S. And then I put a little hanger on this one. A lot of stuff gets put on a live edge slab. Everything is customizable since all the Pokemon, most of them are made to order. So the only one I really have right now is this Eevee. I'll have a toothless available. I'll have a full pix available, which is behind me. So once I primer that, I then choose whether I do the normal color or if I do the white and blue. That one will be for sale. So usually I just keep the animals in stock. So I'll make these animals at a $50 price point. Whereas the Pokemon start at $150 and they go up from there, $150 US. And these are like I said, $50 for like the moose, $50 for the cardinal. But that includes shipping. We only ship in the US. The price includes shipping. Shipping's about $10 on all these projects, give or take. Plus or minus a couple bucks sometimes. Depends on where it's going. If it's going to California, it's like $11. If it's going to down south of Florida, it's like $8.50. So I factor $10 for all these to ship. That's in the price. So that makes it one price. There's not plus shipping where you're shipping different. I do a set, basically have it factored in. So if you order from the Etsy store, there is free shipping on orders over $40. So one of these projects, free shipping. You want to get 20 little magnets, free shipping. You want to get a couple of these ornaments, you get 8 of these, free shipping. Or you get a couple of these, couple of those, you know, hitting over $40 free shipping. So we offer that on there. Since shipping is basically $10, I try to factor that in. That's why we did 40. Any less, I wouldn't be able to do free shipping. And it seems like people like the free shipping. Oh, TikTok's telling me I should take a break from live streaming. Didn't realize I was that bad, guys. I have been talking for an hour and 41 minutes straight. So let's see if we can make it to 2 hours. Once we get to 2 hours, I'll probably call it a break. I'll call it a night. Unless it seems like it's popping off in here. What's going on, guys? How we doing? Lots of cool woodwork, lots of cool projects. So let's just move this moose out of the way. Put that there. Actually, no, I said I was going to do the eyes on the moose real quick. Before I lose them, we also offer these butter lambs. These are super cute, super popular. We sold out of these last year. It's a simple wooden butter lamb. Very popular in South Buffalo, where I'm in the area I'm from, New York. Very popular in the Polish community. So, and during Easter, right before Easter, people buy butter lambs, like actual sticks of butter. They're in the shape of a lamb, and then they come with a string and ribbon and a flag. So we made wooden ones, so you can leave these up year round if you wanted. You want to get these out every year, you can. So they're really popular. Here's one that doesn't have the string and stuff on it. So we have a bunch of those available. I am trying to do more holiday items and whatnot, so bear with me. We have a Valentine's Day Bulbasaur. But I want to do a Halloween Bulbasaur, and I want to do, I don't know what other seasons I want to do. Don't really know what else I could do. Maybe a Christmas Bulbasaur. I really like the Valentine's Day one and the Halloween one, but like, trying to think how to do like a 4th of July one. I guess I could do one red, white, and blue. I guess Christmas would be red, white, and green, I guess. Try to think what else. I mean, he's technically green, so maybe I could do one that had like for St. Patty's Day, do a shamrock on his face, I guess. What else? What other holidays are there? April's Easter, then there's Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July. August doesn't really have anything. Obviously, Labor Day wouldn't be anything. Halloween would be the Halloween Bulbasaur. Thanksgiving, I guess I could make one look like a turkey, I guess. So we probably won't do probably only have like a Halloween and a Valentine's Day one, I guess is all we would really have for that. But I might do some other Pokemon in the Halloween themed. The Bulbasaur is just the most popular, I think, that I see people do. So but I also might make a Frankenstein, Pikachu, and the 3 starters. So Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. I might do a Frankenstein one where it's pieces of them put together. So I haven't decided how I'm going to do it. I started drawing, editing a couple patterns together, but I did buy a stuffed animal version on Etsy. So that's where I got the idea from. So I might do that. If I could do like Pikachu on top, like the head, part of the head of Pikachu, part of the head of Bulbasaur, the leg and part of the shell of Squirtle, and then the tail and leg of Charmander. And I could do another one where it's just you move their body parts around. So it might be a leg of Pikachu, a leg of Charmander, and then Bulbasaur and Squirtle's head, whatever it is. So I might toy around with the pattern and then just I might have to make 4 different ones, I guess. I think that'd be cool. But also one of the other projects I want to do is a project split down the center. It's a couple of them. Umbreon with the light and the dark, or the shiny and normal version. Espeon with the shiny and the normal version. Those are probably actually pretty much any of the Pokemon. Do split, like have them sit like kind of like how the Stitches and the Toothless is, the way they sit, and do them with right down the middle. Do one side's the light purple for Espeon, and the other side's that green color, and then for like with like Charge, with any of the Pokemon, honestly, I could do it with any of them. Then another one of the projects I want to do is here's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Eevee right here has 6 pieces of fur right here. What I want to do is make one of these, break it up into was it 8 chunks, and then paint them each color. So yellow for Jolteon, was it yellow for Jolteon, the reddish orange for Umbreon. I mean for Flareon, black for Umbreon, the purple, the pink, all the different colors. So that's one cool idea I want to do. I would like to do all the Eevee evolutions at some point. So once we get the Vulpix done, I will work on a Ninetales as well. And then any of the projects I've done, like this Eevee that are natural woods, I'll start doing them painted as well. So we'll have 2 different options and then 2 different magnet options too. So those will be neat. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to glue the moose eyes in real quick because I'm going to forget and I'll lose them. So that's one thing we got to do. Like I said, we're all about trying to work on stuff when we can work on stuff. So, and this super glue is dead. That's great. Have another one. Guess maybe we won't be doing these. I guess I don't have super glue down here. I thought I brought a couple of these down here. They don't last anymore. Seems like they outlast. There it is. So I like to glue these from the back side. So I just sneak the eye in real quick. This. Just like that. And they'll dry in there, and then we don't have to worry about it coming out. So I do have to fix some of the glue on this one. I did get glue in some random places I don't want it. So that's fun. I don't think I have any more super glue in that. So I think we'll just use the wood glue real quick for this other one. So I would like to get these clear coated tonight. So I might get the sandpaper out of the garage and just fix a couple of these. Need something to do this on. Just need a little bit. So don't need much. This is just wood glue. Normally I use super glue because it dries quicker, but since I don't have any down here, I'll just use wood glue. It'll work fine for what I'm doing. What's going on, guys? Thanks for liking and subscribing. Make sure you guys follow for more content. Let me know where you guys are following from. What state, country, whatever you're in. I'd love to know what state and or country you're in. I'm in Buffalo, New York, so it is really cold outside right now. So I am indoors down in my basement working on these. And since there's no sawdust, no painting going on, It's perfectly fine for me to be down here doing this. So there we go. So then we'll put the other eye in. So I'm just adding the eyes, guys. So there's the eye. Just make it stick out just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Guess I need a little more glue. I like to add a little extra glue in the eye. I don't want the eye ever falling out. And then something happening. I have to fix this. But there's that. Do keep the wood glue upside down because it likes to sit all at the bottom. Just take. So that's that. That's that one. Set that there, and then this other one I did use super glue, but I like to add a little extra in here. So I'll just add this in there. What's going on, guys? How we doing? I saw a few more people join. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thanks for all the love and support. So we'll go live for a little bit longer. I probably will cut out at 9 o'clock, just so I can get some sleep, hang out with the wife and whatnot. So appreciate everyone coming on, liking, subscribing, following. Was it 10? So about 10 more minutes, guys. We're gonna hop off here. Appreciate everyone, all the likes and stuff. Thank you so much. Really appreciate everyone coming on here. All the love and support, guys. Thank you so much. Lots of cool stuff. So, lots of cool stuff. So make sure you guys check out all the other stuff that we have. Anyone's on here anymore? Someone on. I don't think anyone's on here. Who's on here right now? And it's blank. That's great. So what's up, Meowser? How you doing? The cat's down here with me, guys. Meowser. The cat's ignoring me. You guys want to see the cat? Hey, you, come here. Meowser. Oh, come here. People want to see you. Come here. You're fine. Stop whining. The cat likes to whine when I pick him up. So here's the cat. Here's my little buddy. Hey, your feet are all wet. Did you get into the water upstairs? So we're gonna end this live on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. Let's end that now. What you doing, bud? Let's turn that off. Don't need that. What's up? Hey, where you going? You're not going nowhere. So 5 minutes left, bud. You excited? 5 minutes and we'll go upstairs. So say hi. Say hi to the people, guy. Buddy, come on. Say hi. Hey. What? You want down, don't you? You'll be fine. Like I said, about 5 more minutes and we're gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go watch some TV. I don't know. I'm exhausted. My little buddy. His name's Meowser. So He's missing his back leg, so he can't really get away from me. So we're just kind of hanging out. They're right, bud. You having fun? You like being on camera? You're not purring. What's going on, guys? What you doing? Say hi. Hi. Oh, you want down? You want down? You make some weird noises. What? I like force snuggling the cat. No, you don't like it. So thank you guys for watching. Here's this Eevee I made. So lots of cool stuff, lots of cool animals, lots of cool Pokemon and stuff. Come on, bud. What do you see on the ground? What's down there? What's going on, guys? Appreciate you for joining. Thank you so much. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. Oh, you like that? There you go. So we're almost at the 2-hour mark. We're at 1 hour and 56 minutes. So we try and make a nice even 2 hours and then call it a night. And it'll be about 9 o'clock. So, like I said, I appreciate everyone coming on, liking, following, subscribing. You want down? Okay, I'll let you down. Oh, watch yourself. Oh, watch your tail. Don't knock over my. Nope, nope, nope. Wrong way, wrong way. Now you spun around. All right. Well, the cat's missing his back leg, so he just did a circle, and he's gonna take out the phone charger. Oh, watch. There you go. Watch the cord. Watch the board. There you go. Bye. Where you going? You just ran into something silly. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Like I said, tons of cool woodwork, tons of cool projects. We'll work on some more stuff tomorrow, in the next couple of days. No, I'm gonna pop off here. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. End this. End this.